Sentinel must be launched.
I have given it transmutation ability, but it is far from finished.
Within minutes, this planet will be gone.
I will install the chronology chip while I still can.
Time has run out.
You have altered the arrival point.
This Sentinel is incomplete, and assistance in the other time span will be required.
God in heaven.
Orion, we're losing your transmission. What's happening?
This is the unidentified spacecraft, which appeared at approximately 1300 hours. NASA's downlink was severed so happily neither the public nor press are aware of what's transpired.
Could it be Russian?
The origin is not telluric. No.
Then this might be related to your encounter 2 years ago.
How might I know that?
Just what do you know, Doctor?
The trajectory of the intruder projects touchdown within the northwest United States. Most likely, Oregon. And when that ship does land, I can assure you, I'll be there.
Ah, Dr. Galloway. Ryan Parrish. I'll be accompanying you to Oregon.
Sorry, I work alone.
I have my orders. The powers that be are holding tighter reins this time out.
Bureaucracy has its vices.
What, are they testing aircraft tonight?
I don't know, I don't care. It's 18 even. Wait, you're $3 short.
Well, that's because your pump charged me 12 cents more per gallon than the sign there says.
Hey, you know machines.
Oh, I do. And they only cheat when people want them to. Have a good night. Love that hat.
Base to Falcon 1. Any sign of the intruder? Over.
Negative, Hightower. Wait, I see him 6 miles ahead. He's lowering altitude. I've got the coordinates.
South the hour, this is Derek Barton on KPOC. 50,000 watts all through the great state of Oregon.
Oh my God. Hey, hey.
Sector 51 clear. No sign of intruder. Sector 51 clear. No sign of intruder.
The local militia is securing the area. We're half an hour away. Dr. Galloway, I take no pleasure in keeping tabs on you like this.
You do realize I was fully exonerated for what went wrong 2 years ago.
And I'm here to ensure that history doesn't repeat itself. Doctor.
I need help. There's a man in my car, transient or something. Come on, I think he stopped breathing. Come on, we're on it.
Grab the birdie. Let's go. Come on.
He's flatlined, no vitals.
No pulse.
What's the stat?
Unidentified male struck by a car, code blue.
Pupils still dilating. No bruises? No. God, he's cold as ice. Where's that crash cart?
You the one brought in the John Doe?
Yes, I'm Jonathan Driscoll. It was an accident.
Let me ask the questions first before you answer.
600 joules.
Claire?
Clear.
This wasn't a hit and run, you know. I drove over an hour to find this hospital.
These are standard questions I'm asking.
Oh, excuse me. But what was that guy doing standing in the middle of the road? Do you see the way he's dressed? Must be on peyote or something.
No vitals.
Once again.
Clear.
Look, I'm just trying to get to Salt Lake City. I got a job at a little computer company there.
Have you been drinking tonight?
If I drank, would I be willing to work in Salt Lake City?
I think you should call it.
One last try.
Clear.
Now.
Oh my.
Now, will you call it?
This patient expired 10:38 p.m.
Should we get a second opinion?
Let's go back to the station. File a report.
Yeah. Sure. Whatever you say.
I don't want to wait for answers. X-ray this body before autopsy.
Yes, Doctor.
Excuse me.
Yeah, it said it times 1,000.
We've gathered all the fragments, but no signs of an occupant.
A vessel this advanced was not designed to crash and burn. It was wittingly destructed, and whatever was on board...
These tracks have been ruled out. They're animal.
3 things in the world don't interest me. Politics, karaoke, and your opinions. I expect full reports on anything irregular within 100 miles.
I checked. These x-rays are accurate.
Meaning we're looking at the first opaque human being. The strangest night of my life.
It just got stranger.
There you go.
I am in need of assistance. What the hell is going on? You were pronounced dead. Similar to Mark Twain, the report was exaggerated. Please, drive. Where? Our destination shall be forthcoming.
Just picked up a radio report. Hit-and-run victim is pronounced dead at an area hospital. 15 minutes later, body disappeared.
Take me there.
I feel like Al Cowlings.
Please.
Maintain our
Present course.
What's wrong with your voice? Where did you get those clothes?
A garment bag in this vehicle's rear storage compartment.
You broke into my trunk?
I have selected our destination.
A motel? What do you have in mind?
Secure us a room, please.
Hey, just take it easy. I got kids. Good evening. We'd like a room for 2.
Fill this out. It's second building on your left.
Thank you.
I must reach Phoenix, Arizona in the next 24 hours.
This is all the money I have. Should be enough to keep you fleeing from your cult.
What I require are your skills. My ratiocinative processor and my dissemination relays need completion.
How did you know I'd be familiar with those terms?
I will now test my molecular conversion system.
Well, what the hell are you doing? Ah!
My replication mode is damaged. I can only maintain alternate shapes for brief periods, so this current image is now my primary identity.
What are you?
An automaton. I have traveled through time to prevent the devastation of my home world.
From where?
Earth of the future.
Why do I get the feeling I'm not going to make it to Salt Lake City?
Tell me more about Jonathan Driscoll.
The authorities have had the only dealings with him. You know, you haven't answered one single question of mine.
These x-rays will need to be confiscated.
Galloway, something on the radio.
Repeat, possible 204 in progress at the Royal Oak Motel. License plate belongs to one Jonathan Driscoll.
It's 10 minutes away.
Get me there in 5. You know, you shouldn't shampoo using sulfates. Turns hair to straw.
Dr. Leonard McCoy, would you please respond to your page? Dr. Leonard McCoy, would you please respond to your page?
You appear disconcerted.
Yeah, well, being foretold the end of civilization, does cause a mood swing. Listen, hey, for the sake of argument, why didn't a human being make this trip?
None exist in my future. Time travel was achieved after mankind's extinction.
Mankind's extinction. Oh, no. There it went. I've lost my sanity.
You are not experiencing delusion. Centuries from now, machines are the sole inhabitants of the Earth.
And it was they who sent you?
To preserve the planet and to restore humanity. The function of all machines is to serve humans. Without them, we lack purpose. As William Shakespeare said, we cannot all be masters.
Othello. Always loved Shakespeare.
Why is law enforcement present?
I assumed I was in danger, calling me paranoid.
Detainment will jeopardize my mission.
Are you Jonathan Driscoll?
The situation is under control. Thank you.
Could we come in, please?
Is that necessary?
We feel it is, yes.
Wait a minute. Nobody said anything about twins.
What the hell did I just see?
Are you guys a magic act?
Look, I'm walking away. Let's all feel good about my decision. Hey, wait a minute. Hey, what's going on?
Turn around. I'm gonna have to cuff you.
No, thank you.
Hold it! Hey, what are we doing?
Avoiding capture, I presume.
Look, we just can't just leave him like that. Wait, somehow this just doesn't feel right. Let go. Look, I can't drive with these.
Then I shall.
I won't give you the keys.
Get out of there, damn it!
Oh, God! Stop this right now!
There can be no further hindrance to my mission. I will succeed where my predecessor did not.
Predecessor?
Pursuit in progress, Fifth and Geary. Request assistance, code 3.
Another android was sent before me, but his fate remains a mystery. Nevertheless, I am a significant improvement on my forerunner, and I will succeed.
After the cops showed up, all hell broke loose.
All right. Can you just tell us which way they went?
3 guesses, college boy.
This has got to stop.
Agreed. Is the door adjacent to you unlocked?
Yes.
I shall decelerate for 3 seconds. Cover your face and relax your torso.
Beg your pardon? What? Wait.
Unit 27, we need paramedics there.
Stay back, sir.
Nothing, sir. Nothing we can do.
Let it burn. Let the coroner.
To reiterate, I will succeed. If you remain, you will be arrested.
Cops ought to sell this story to Ripley's. They gave us a detailed description of our John Doe. It's useless now.
What makes you say that?
It's humanly impossible anybody could have survived.
Yeah, humanly. There are no bodies in this car. There's a regional FBI office in the area. You can take me there now.
Dr. Galloway, what are you thinking?
That your voice has a piercing quality I find annoying.
We must keep moving. I gotta rest. A concept you wouldn't understand.
On the contrary, my system shuts down in the event of damage. However, it is imperative that I reach Phoenix, Arizona.
Look, you haven't even told me. Damn. Well, why couldn't you do that an hour ago?
My cells were recharging.
Look, I'm just an unemployed Gentile holding you up. Go on without me.
What will you do?
Throw myself on the mercy of the law? I mean, blame my behavior on some pre-trial Prozac.
Then I must ask you to perform the necessary adjustments.
But look, I don't know what makes you tick. I don't even know if you tick.
I will instruct you throughout. Now, please, make a 3-inch perpendicular incision down the center of my upper back. Do not let my human mean deter you, Jonathan. You must think of me as apparatus.
Apparatus? You're taking low self-esteem to new heights. Oh my. Advanced mnemonic processors, microservos, deliquescent couplings. I proposed these concepts 6 years ago, but people thought I was crazy.
Rotate the small ingress to your upper right.
Ah! You didn't tell me you could feel pain.
I cannot. You successfully located my voice terminal. Continue, please.
Just think of it. None of this would have ever happened if I hadn't plowed into you on that road.
Leaving you to subsequently fall asleep at the wheel and suffer a fatal collision.
What causes you to speculate that?
It is not speculation. Within me is an account of all recorded events up until the time from whence I came. My memory chip is located here. I have just referenced your now defunct obituary from the Oregon Gazette.
What? Are you saying I was supposed to die tonight?
Why'd you desist from your work, Jonathan?
Fiber I've never seen before. Where'd this come from?
Why?
I'm finding traces of oxidized magnesium. It's usually brought back on an astronaut's spacesuit.
You don't say.
There. That's it. I think. I'm at a loss for words. I owe you my life, and I don't even know your name.
A suitable appellation would be Ken.
Ken? As in Ken? Like Ken?
Ken.
Ken. Well, thank you, Ken. No, wait a minute. The authorities are out there.
I shall use my proficiencies to evade them.
But you're just an ambulatory computer masquerading as a man. You lack je ne sais quoi.
Well, that deficiency could jeopardize my mission. Is there a solution?
Let me go with you. Assist with whatever you have to do in Arizona.
Do you feel requisite loyalty?
I would be lying if I said otherwise.
And what about your kids?
Now that was a lie. I have no children. That was said to create sympathy for when I felt in peril.
Dealing with humans is most perplexing.
Wait till you visit Chicago.
Jonathan Driscoll is a former researcher in the field of artificial intelligence. When his thinking became too radical, he lost funding. Driscoll's misanthropic, prefers machines to people, divorced, no close family or friends, no prior criminal record. There's nothing particularly noteworthy about this man.
He holds 16 patents. What do they pertain to?
High-tech robotics. But according to this, his ideas lack merit. Driscoll will never be a Nobel laureate.
As if you will.
You appear to be thinking.
I'm evaluating a quotation in my memory. Mankind owes to the child the best it has to give. Do you understand the relevance?
It's coming back to me.
Two divergent life forms combining for greater efficiency.
Yes. Like us.
Here's the composite you asked for based on John Doe's description.
Why is this face so familiar? I've seen it before somewhere.
May I ask, what are we doing right now?
Waiting for Driscoll to resurface? I suspect his meeting with John Doe wasn't entirely accidental. Don't you?
Galloway, you're not exactly keeping me in a loop. Now, what do I report to our superiors?
Aside from Einstein and Zeus, I have no superiors. You, on the other hand.
Harvard arrogance. I hate that school.
Two tickets to Phoenix. Any luggage?
No. Our last airline lost it all. And the veal. You know, I know what they say about microwave eggs.
We'll do our best to make amends. I hope you enjoy this flight more than your last.
My last flight was spent in a state of suspended animation.
I'd like to check in.
Again, you recited falsehoods in your conversation.
Well, lies are more believable than the truth right now.
You are an excellent liar.
No, that's not a compliment. Come on, I'll explain it to you.
Mr. Kaminsky, flight courtesy telephone.
You are experiencing unease.
Always been a little nervous about flying.
We shall arrive at our destination safely. Newspapers report 3 commercial airline disasters in the next 13 months. This flight is not amongst them.
Oh, yeah. I forgot. Hey, you know everything that's about to happen?
Not everything. My information is limited to published material.
The magazine collection could use a little updating. Hey, look at this. They got Eisenhower on the cover.
Hello, everyone. I'm Holly, your flight attendant. Thank to fly on Regency Air. In preparation for takeoff, please return seats to the full and upright position and fasten the close level mechanically. All carry-on luggage should be stowed underneath.
Driscoll just used his credit card. Purchased 2 tickets for Arizona, Regency Airlines Flight 247.
2 tickets.
Yes. Due to arrive in 90 minutes.
Fax their IDs to airport security the moment they land. Have Driscoll and his companion detained. Here, I've got to beat that plane.
Rioting continues in the northern section of Amman, with Palestinians and Jordanian police locked in a standoff just outside the walls of the El Quran fortress. A PLO spokesman complained to King Hussein directly.
Might I inquire what you are thinking?
I'm saddened by the knowledge that mankind destroys itself in the future. The learning capacity for machines improves every day, but not for humans.
You're mistaken. Mankind's downfall is caused by an unforeseen phenomenon, not by his inherent aggressiveness. Entering the 23rd century, humanity unites. Governments combine to solve the problems of indigency and ecology. Diverting funds from deep space exploration leaves man vulnerable.
To what?
In the year 2603, a comet appears from an uncharted solar system. It is detected too late for defensive measures, and it sears Earth's ozone layer, plunging the planet into environmental catastrophe.
So man finally gets its act together only to be unceremoniously wiped out?
Correct. Amending events in this area without corrupting history overall will prevent that. Phoenix, Arizona is next on my core agenda.
Latin for a list of corrections. So, what happens if you succeed?
Humanity will be saved.
No. I mean, to you. Can you return to the future?
No. I was sent for a singular purpose. After achieving it, my existence will no longer be necessary.
Well, how do you feel about that?
I'm an artificial being. I do not feel.
Well, I do. And I don't consider my friends to be dispensable.
You regard me as a friend?
She's giving us a lot of attention.
I shall ascertain her conversation. She's confirming our presence on board to law enforcement. They plan to apprehend us the moment we disembark.
I have a solution. I'll turn myself in, give you a chance to get away.
I cannot allow you to be harmed. To repeat your earlier statement, I owe you my life.
Loyalty denotes feeling.
You have had an influence on me, in ways you cannot imagine, friend.
Glad I quit smoking. That was a joke.
I know.
Flight 436 from Portland now arriving at gate 20A.
We're about as effective as Clinton and Gore. Look, I say we go along peaceably so no one gets hurt.
Law enforcement are looking for a particular coupling. We must disguise our interrelation. Follow me.
Hold on, mister.
What? What for?
Complimentary traveler's kit from the airplane?
Take the toothpaste and brush it through your hair.
That'll never work. Let's think of something else.
Do you have dark glasses?
Sunglasses? Yeah. What the hell are you doing? That's inspired.
Minutes away.
Flight 102 to Charlotte, North Carolina is now boarding at gate 67B.
Need a cab? Yes! Much appreciated. Hold on.
So where can I take you?
Velodyne Aerospace, please.
Ask no questions, and we'll give you a really big tip.
Cool.
Descriptions were on this flight.
What am I supposed to tell the government guys when they get here?
How am I supposed to know?
All right, where are they? Let's talk about this in my office. I'll show you our new espresso machine.
We've come this far. What's our next move?
I am uncertain. After tomorrow, this facility will test the first ever inveterate rocket.
You mean a rocket that can travel indefinitely?
The cornerstone of deep space reconnaissance. Unfortunately, a mishap occurs. Hundreds will die.
Well, how does this impact the future?
Due to the accident, political pressure curtails this vital research, leaving the Earth of the future susceptible to harm.
Well, can we issue a warning?
The exact cause of the problem was never determined. Design flaws become the accepted theory.
Where are you going?
To investigate.
Wait a minute. Look, changing shape won't give you much time. Let's rest and regroup. We'll come back in the morning and then we'll explore this place without having to resort to burglary, okay?
Very well.
How do you lose track of two men between the scant few yards from the plane to the arrival gate?
Sir, none of us exactly feels like employee of the month.
I want to see tapes from every surveillance camera in this airport. And somebody fetch me an aspirin.
We're all out.
Is there a problem?
Well, using my credit card is like sending up a red flag, but we need cash.
These funds are untraceable.
Excuse me? That's dishonest.
So is this bank. My file of local newspapers projects its closure due to savings and loans fraud.
Get more. Larger bills.
This fella here. Let's see the paper. Wait a second. Hold it. Pause it. Pause it. Back it up. Back it up. Back it up. Freeze it there. See the resemblance? Damn it. Confirm whether there were any disabled passengers on that flight.
But where did Driscoll come up with a CNI dog?
I have the answer. That's extraordinary.
We seem to have bought a superfluous amount of clothing.
I told you, the function of money is to be spent. Next week, we look for Broadway shows to produce. Wow, this takes me back. Haven't been in a hotel room since my wedding night.
But you're not married now.
No. No, I'm not.
Understandable. Historically, men of your era suffer from a fear of intimacy.
No, that wasn't the problem. She left me.
Why?
My wife got tired of waiting around, waiting for me to fulfill my potential.
Why?
We just weren't meant to be.
Why?
Look, I can't explain it. You know, with some things in life, there is no why.
And why is that?
Look, take my advice. Try to emulate human speech and behavior. It may not make sense, but it's essential to fitting in. Okay?
Okay.
I gotta take a shower.
Oh, by the way, do you eat?
I do not require comestibles, but I can simulate mastication.
Thanks for sharing. Call room service. Order me a club sandwich and a Snapple.
Room service, please. Am I from out of town? Most definitely.
What's the matter now?
Nothing. But this is the first opportunity I've had to study the unclad human form.
Well, why don't you go in the other room and study television? And lock that door! Have you ever seen Psycho?
I've authorized both Driscoll's and John Doe's likeness for broadcast.
You what? I don't want the public involved.
I could care less what you want. What's this personal agenda you're operating under, Galloway? I've already warned the committee. Strange how many of them still don't believe your version of those events 2 years ago.
Said a certain German chancellor, the victor will never be asked if he told the truth.
I'll be calling the shots from here on in.
And now back to Mr. Belvedere.
Other than news and informational programs, these transmissions serve no purpose.
Yeah, you got that right. Too tired to eat.
What will you do now?
Sleep. And when I wake up, we'll figure out how to get into Valentine.
What shall I do while you repose? Jonathan? Jonathan? Is a computer available for access?
A computer? No. But we do offer cable racquetball and full use of the sauna. May I ask what you need one for?
It's the only way I can arrange a critical appointment for tomorrow.
Sounds like life or death.
You're very perceptive. Help me. Please.
Needless to say, try not to disturb anything.
Thank you.
Sleepy?
Sleepy? I don't need rest at the present time.
Well, then, may I suggest checking out our lounge?
Join us, friend. Anything in particular you'd like to hear?
No, I can hear everything, thank you.
Hi, what can I get for you?
Nothing.
There's a 2-drink minimum.
Then to fulfill that prerequisite, I shall have 2 drinks.
What kind?
There you go. Scotch and soda.
Thank you.
I shall have 2 scotch and sodas.
Shall I bill that to your room?
Yes, please.
Pardon me. I was wondering, would you care to dance?
I do not know how.
Oh, well, there isn't a human being that can't learn, huh? Come on. Come on. Ooh, so stiff, hmm? Come on, relax. I won't bite.
Meaning you are not carnivorous.
What business are you in, huh? No. Let me guess. Real estate.
One might say I deal in futures.
Ah, investment banking. Oh, I see.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for the experience of dancing.
Oh, it's my pleasure. Oh, look, oh, look, I know this is going to qualify me for the Needy Hall of Fame, but I really don't want to be alone tonight. I have a room here. Would you care to come up? For a bit.
Yes.
Great. What sign are you? No. Let me guess. Libra, right? You're so steady.
Gentlemen, welcome to Cullen Air Force Base. Everything is being ready to specifications. Oh, and that Dr. Selway you requested is on the way from Cambridge.
Dr. Selway?
Selway's background is similar to yours, except his reputation is spotless.
You are planning to apprehend this individual alive.
Yes, indeed.
I was about to rouse you.
What time is it?
1995. We must proceed to Velodyne Aerospace immediately.
What? Wait a minute. Wait. We can't just walk in there.
We have an appointment. I was able to access their main computer. I have created facades for ourselves. You are Charles Limbrook, and I am Vernon Mawson.
Where'd you get those names?
From a 24th century novel yet to be published.
I don't know why, but I'm feeling great pride towards you.
I can understand your sentiment.
Oh, what were you just doing?
Imitating behavior from television.
Oh, man. I really wouldn't.
Who should we say senators? Posing as representatives of the EPA would be most advantageous. I have already secured a rental car.
Oh, you've been busy while I slept.
Yes. I also spent the night with a woman I met in the bar.
It's a great exercise to tone up the abdomen and give you that nice flat stomach. You can never do too much stretch. So whenever you do anything that takes a lot of stretch, move around free.
2-drink minimum.
Local authorities are asking for the public's help regarding the apprehension of these two men. Anyone seeing these two individuals is advised to contact the number below, and authorities urge the public to make no attempt to apprehend these individuals. We will have more
All right.
details as the newscast progresses.
All right, fine.
Other news this morning, there are 2 other fugitives
I quit.
wanted in the state of Utah today.
find our names on this morning's authorization list. Lindbrook and Mawson.
Park anywhere in the upper level.
Thank you.
Are you sure all you did with that woman was watch TV until she fell asleep?
Why are you concerned?
Because male sexuality is in bad enough shape as it is. Do me a favor. Don't answer any of those personal ads, okay?
Yes.
We're from the EPA. We'd like to see the general manager of this facility.
Is Mr. Berman expecting you?
No. Well, come on. We don't have all day.
Yes, sir.
Why do harsh tones yield results?
This state's heavily Republican.
Hi, I'm Joyce Henderson, personal assistant to Lowell Berman. You gentlemen are from the EPA?
That's correct. I'm Mr. Lindbrook, and this is Mr. Mawson.
Why are you here?
The testing of your new rocket propulsion system, Project Amaranthine.
It is too late to turn back now. The demonstration will proceed on schedule.
We're taking a big risk.
I'd welcome any alternative.
2 men from the EPA have come, some sort of surprise visit.
Much to prepare for.
These are Mr. Lindbrook and Mr. Mawson.
Mawson.
Hi. Lindbrook. Pleased to meet you, gentlemen. Step right into my office. Run a quick check on these guys, will you? I assume this pertains to our rocket test tomorrow.
Yes, it has caused our agency some concerns.
Well, I can't imagine why. Would either of you like something to drink?
I'll have 2 scotch and sodas.
Oh, he's just joking, of course.
You know, I still don't understand why you're here. We have passed every emission standard, and we're certainly not going to ignore the regulations with the Inspector General coming.
I request a tour of the test site.
I have no problem with that.
Good.
Excuse me for just a moment.
They both have current files. Shall I check further?
No, just show them around till they're satisfied. We can't afford a postponement. Okay, Miss Henderson here will be your guide.
What did this man do? Did he, like, steal state secrets or something?
No, ma'am. But we do need to locate him as soon as possible.
Yeah, well, I don't care if he's a terrorist. Just as long as he's not married.
He said he needed a computer to schedule an appointment.
But he never said where.
No, he just seemed really nice.
I see.
Hard to believe, isn't it? Endless fusion, repulsion of unimaginable longevity.
I require a closer inspection.
Classic Type A personality. Alphabetizes everything. Washes his hands 8 times a day. Saves old TV guides.
This may be an odd question, but has your partner done any modeling?
Oh, no. No, he just has those classic good looks.
I'll say.
So, our presence here has caused some stress.
As you know, the government has expended a lot of money towards this project. If our demonstration isn't a success, we'll face closure. That's why you'll find me standing right here tomorrow. Fingers crossed.
I'm George Chrysanthus, Chief Engineer. What can I do for you?
Observe me walk away. Everything appears acceptable.
I'm not surprised. Our visitors left happy.
Who's been accessing this hard drive?
No one except me. I made a backup disk just in case.
Where is it?
At my house for safekeeping. What's wrong?
Nothing. I'd just feel a lot better if you returned the disc.
I'll bring it in tomorrow. Anything else?
Could you tell George Chrysanthus to come and see me?
So, you hit a brick wall.
I hit the wall alone.
I was speaking metaphorically. Do any of the people we saw today die in the accident?
According to reports, all perish.
Oh, God. But what about Joyce Henderson? Ken, what's wrong?
The data within my chip is altering. Somehow our visit has changed an event. The woman named Joyce Henderson no longer dies tomorrow. She expires tonight. Her obituary attributes death to an accident in her apartment.
Well, I've got to warn her.
Further interference could be detrimental.
Well, are you suggesting that we simply stand by and allow this woman to die?
The alteration of history requires the utmost precision, without personal value judgments.
But you've met this person. You've spoken to her. Where is your sense of empathy?
Why do you raise your voice, Jonathan? You yourself said I am a facsimile of a human being. I have no subjective responses.
You saved my life. Have you no feeling about that?
Completion of Phase 1.
Phase 1? What is Phase 1?
My first imperative was to circumvent your automobile accident. You are the only living person who can maintain my functions. You are, in a sense, my creator.
Oh, no. I had nothing to do with you.
The ideas you patented continue to be ignored by this time period. Centuries later, those same concepts are discovered and embraced. The future heralds you as the unsung pioneer of artificial intelligence.
And I had given up. Believed everyone who ever called me a failure. Why couldn't I stay true to myself?
At their first appearance, innovators are always derided as fools and madmen.
Aldous Huxley, my all-time favorite quote.
I know. Look deeply within me, Jonathan, and you will see yourself. Your concepts and perceptions have shaped me only so far. I am still lacking in many areas. I intend to save all the various life forms this planet plays host to, but I am unable to do so alone. Jonathan, I need your help.
Your analysis leaves no room for irrational human nature. Suppose the death of Joyce Henderson is part of a plot.
Then it would be prudent to monitor her situation.
Hey, did you toss that back?
That's not the way you throw a baseball. First, you clutch it. And then you wind up and let her rip.
Thank you for teaching me this skill. It may prove useful.
Olympics. Just 9 months away.
You wanted to see me?
Yes. I need you to retrieve a computer disk for me and to make someone's death look like an accident.
Are you sure this is Joyce Henderson's address?
My memory contains global residential and telephone listings.
Get down!
No. George Chrysanthus, chief engineer at Velodyne.
I'd call his behavior furtive.
Not enough to prove foul play. They may be having an assignation.
You know, I sure hope you never write a romance novel.
George,
Hi, Joyce.
what are you doing here?
Mr. Berman asked me to stop by and pick up a computer disk.
I was about to take a bath.
It'll just take a second.
I've seen enough. Never put off till tomorrow.
I told Mr. Berman I would bring this in tomorrow.
Yeah, well, you know how uptight he's been.
Well, I don't want to bathe outside the tub, so. Thanks, George.
Joyce.
Yeah?
Wait a minute. I hear a disturbance.
You son of a bitch!
Are you damaged, Jonathan?
Only from childhood. Good God, did you kill him?
I merely applied equal force. Take care of Joyce Henderson.
Who's gonna take care of me?
Joyce, you all right in there?
Sorry for the disturbance. I dropped an object in the bathroom.
Sounded like a brawl.
It was a very large object. Good night. I remember you people. Oh, the Environmental Protection Agency is really there when you need them.
Do you have tenuous material for binding?
You better look for yourself. Tell me what happened.
This man who works with me came looking for a computer disk, and then I was attacked. I should call the police.
No, we mustn't do that. We're dealing with a situation with enormous repercussions here.
From the chief engineer's pocket.
What exactly is on this disc?
This traces the history of Project Amaranthine. It's a rejected fuel formula since 1986.
Show us the one being used tomorrow. Oh, come on, Joyce, hang in there.
Excuse me, please. This entire formula is fraudulent.
What do you mean?
Yields no significant improvement on existing fuels.
What the hell is going on here? Someone I know just tried to kill me. I mean, why the test tomorrow if everything's a fake?
You bastard!
Look, I know you're upset, but let calmer heads prevail.
George Chrysanthus, you're enmeshed in a conspiracy. Name your cohorts.
What? Get me out of this. Look, we already know there's a cover-up plan for tomorrow under the guise of an accident.
Who are you guys? Feds? I have no idea what you're talking about.
He leaves us no choice. Ugliest part of our job.
No, wait! No, hold on, okay? Wait. Aren't you even gonna offer me a deal?
Depends on what you tell us.
Berman is behind everything. The other person involved is Dr. Larishi.
Your head physicist.
Yeah. Project Amaranthine's been a bust for years. Berman kept the government funds coming by pretending progress was being made. He paid Laurishi and myself to keep quiet, and he stashed the rest of the money overseas.
Is the Inspector General suspicious?
No, not yet. That's why the accident was devised.
Where will Berman be tomorrow?
Velodyne. He and Laurishi plan to slip out during the test. Look, that's everything! No! I swear, look, everything.
It's essentially you stay out of sight for a while. It's a place to go?
My girlfriend's, I guess.
Good. Let's go.
What about our friend in the bathroom?
Leave him there. He needs time to reflect. Very angry man.
You know, anger and frustration can really lead to high blood pressure, hypertension, and diabetes. I'd stay off the phone. After tomorrow, I'll send the police to pick up Chrysanthus.
This all feels like some Oliver Stone movie to me. If you hadn't shown up when you did, I'd...
Hey, I had a close call myself recently. Someone saved me from that one, too. It's easy to think you have all the time in the world. Tomorrow. Today is what matters. Much more than tomorrow.
Will you two be all right?
Who can predict the future?
You seem to have overcome your fear of intimacy.
I don't have a fear of intimacy. I'm sick of all this pseudo-psychological pop culture crap.
Since we know of impending sabotage, how shall we proceed? Well, we must get through the Inspector General, show him what's on this disc, and hope...
Isn't it pitiful how many former actors have talk shows? I began to wonder whether you were coming back. We have much to discuss. Your face is familiar. Transformation power. Quite an innovation.
Damn it, what are you waiting for? Yes, stop! No! Get away! No! Get it! Get away! Get a hold of you!
Neurological activity continues despite an absence of vitals. Cerebral and somatic functions appear to operate independently.
I don't understand. Is the man I'm looking at living or dead?
Neither, I think.
Dr. Selway, is it safe to transport this individual to our compound in Virginia?
Yes.
Care to tell me what was on this? You know, there's a proverb, don't talk unless you can improve the silence.
The man you shot was my friend. He was sent here to help.
Man? Is that intended as praise? Your companion wasn't the first.
You knew about his counterpart.
I conducted all the top secret interrogations with it 2 years ago.
Then you know why he was sent.
Cybernetic emissary from the future on an errand of mercy to save humanity. The ultimate deus ex machina.
You sound skeptical.
Yes, I was. And that's when I decided on what action to take.
Careful now. Our friend has a long trip ahead.
I asked the previous android to divulge all the key events of the 20th century yet to occur. It refused.
You killed the other one, didn't you?
You're talking about a mechanism without sentience.
The definitions of modern life are redefined every day. Who gave you the power to decide?
Now, the right to choose my own destiny. I acted alone. Later, I would claim that the machine malfunctioned, that I was merely trying to save it. And the truth is, it didn't fight as I personally disassembled it. From the first robot's cranial area, this microchip contains all history yet to happen. And no one knows I have it. Except for you, Jonathan. This is the ultimate power. The ability to guide the very course of mankind. Forestall disasters, cure diseases, avert wars.
Topple elections, manipulate stocks, eliminate enemies.
Unfortunately, no current technology exists capable of downloading the chip's contents.
Why make me your confidant?
I'm worried about you, Jonathan. You were this machine's accomplice, no doubt trying to assist it change some outcome. Am I correct? You and I are very much alike, Jonathan. Scientific iconoclasts, forced to suffer plebeian society where intelligence is regarded as a near affliction. Why concern yourself with a future you'll never live to see? Together, let's you and I reactivate this android. You've gained its trust. You can convince it to cooperate with me.
Trust.
Sure.
Cooperation.
Yeah.
Sure sounds like you're discussing a living thing. You soulless jackass.
You don't honestly expect to return to a normal life after today.
What are you threatening me with?
What else is there?
Sir, there's a disturbance with the intruder.
Wait here.
I suggest you open it up! Put the base on alert!
It's good to see you. Even though I'm not seeing you, your witticism is also an axiom. That was expected.
Where's Chrysanthus? Why isn't he here?
Can't worry about that now. Welcome, sir, to the dawn of a new age.
Gotta teach me that.
Hold it! After us! Go! Go!
Think the test is still on schedule? Wrongdoing tends to be punctual.
Please situate yourselves for the best possible view.
Ken, you know the future. Will we succeed?
At the moment, incidents are in flux.
How'd I know you'd say that?
How am I supposed to explain this?
Simple. When in doubt, blame me.
The thruster that we are demonstrating today represents this decade's most remarkable aerospace advance.
Do you know where you're going?
Absolutely.
Just thought I'd check. Hope you got eyes in the back of your head.
No. Navigational sensors.
That's a comfort. Come on!
After the primary thrust, you will be witnessing a continual loop of auxiliary boosts. Now, needless to say, this breakthrough will virtually reinvent our entire space program. Dr. Larishi.
Get everybody out of here now! Do it now! Get them out of here!
Hey, what the hell?
I'll go after him.
Everybody, pay attention. There is a great danger. You must leave immediately.
All right, hold the countdown.
Don't know! Take off where the whole place goes! Don't move!
Countdown remaining on the hold. All visiting personnel, please evacuate the building at once.
What's happening here, sir?
We were told there was danger.
All ground personnel are to clear the launch area at once. Repeat, clear the launch area at once. This is a code red extreme.
This is an atomic detonator set to explode in 53 seconds. It cannot be defused. Run, please.
Clear out! He's got a bomb! Look out! Look out! I'm gonna stop you! I'm gonna stop you and all your kind, you understand? Machine! Machine! Nothing but a machine!
You're not really with the EPA, are you?
No! I'm actually a postal inspector!
It was Chrysanthus, wasn't it? He screwed up, that lightweight.
Yes! And Joyce is very much alive! Murdering employees is politically incorrect! You'll never get away with this!
I already have.
Have you forgotten Julius Caesar? The evil that men do lives after them!
All right. I'm gonna give you a choice, Mr. Liberal Egghead. Either I shoot you and I dump your body out, or I will allow you to jump.
Nobody ever calls you a mensch, do they?
I just decided for you.
Wind her up and let her rip!
Put this thing down now!
No! I meant yes!
You're not gonna leave me like this.
What'd you expect? Dinner and a movie?
Ken? It's good to see you, my friend.
It's equally good to see you, Jonathan.
Wait a minute. Don't deny it. I heard it. You unequivocally, positively, 100%, absolutely made a statement with emotion.
Yes, I suppose I did.
Either our fugitives are a threat, or they've saved a great many lives today. Think perhaps our intruder's been destroyed?
The power of accurate observation is commonly called cynicism.
And what on earth does that mean?
The game's afoot.
Tell me, Ken, how long will it take to get humanity back on track?
You needn't worry, Jonathan. We still have plenty of time.
Please rewind this cassette before returning it to your video library.